I've never been in a place so concentrated with people that I get along with so well. I came here and I just belonged, and it was the coolest thing ever.
You don't feel like you have to prove yourself to anybody except to yourself, which gives you a higher priority, I think, because you want to see if you can do it.
The students have so much fun. I've seen, introverts turn into like the funnest people to be around. I've seen like self-confidence levels soar. It's been great. I mean, I've been exposed to so many different things, so many new people, different ideas. It's awesome.
It was great. Oh, I had a blast.
It was absolutely fantastic.
It was just awesome.
This was absolutely fabulous.
It just blew me away.
I'm Casey Daniels, a 2001 GHA alum. Governor's Honors Academy is a 3-week intensive program designed to reward and motivate some of West Virginia's best and brightest rising high school seniors. Its mission is to encourage students to grow creatively and intellectually in a culturally diverse atmosphere. 2 students from each county, plus additional students from a statewide pool, are selected to attend the academy. Altogether, more than 150 students will attend. It's a great way to meet other students who share similar academic goals.
It lets you know that you're not alone. You're not the only one in your school that cares about, looking your, college transcript looking good, about getting the good grades, about, trying to get somewhere in life. It lets you know that there are other kids who work just as hard as you, who care just as much, and yet you all can get together and have such a great time. My favorite part would have to be meeting the kids here, because there are people from everywhere in West Virginia, all kinds of backgrounds, and they all have, you can learn something from each one of them. And since they were so diverse, it just made you a more well-rounded person to get to know these people.
It's a pleasure. I mean, you meet so many more intelligent people. You go to school and you think you know a lot of smart people there, and then you show up here and everybody's either as smart or smarter. So, I mean, it's great to work with great people.
I've never been anywhere else where you just walk in and you feel like you've known everybody for so long, forever. And you just walk in and everybody's talking to everybody else. And there's not an awkward moment where you're like, what do they think of me? Because everybody was just really cool.
Now let's cube 1 plus I. When you cube 1 plus I, what do you get?
GHA students take classes taught by some of the best educators around, including faculty from high schools and colleges. The classes change every year, but are all designed with students as the focus. Students might learn Japanese or Russian, study math, physics, writing, develop singing, dancing, or acting skills. But all the classes have unique twists that make them definitely different from any class you've ever had before.
They wanted us to learn, obviously, and we all wanted to learn because that's why we're here. But they didn't sit there and make us do tests and have tons of homework and things like that. I think that sometimes ruins the learning experience when you're sitting there always having to study for something, because then I think it distracts you from what you're actually learning.
They were completely different. You don't have grades. There's just a pre-test and a post-test. Aside from that, there's no agenda that they have to stick by. The teachers are great. They get to know you and you have fun. You get to know other people in your class.
The classes are awesome. They're not difficult. They're actually just challenging. They're challenging, and the teacher will help you.
You don't really study anything. You just kind of learn for fun. And it is fun. It's fun learning. I never thought I'd say that.
Classes aren't the only thing that make GHA unique, though. There are the cultural activities designed to broaden the horizons of students. The activities change from year to year, too, but are guaranteed to include something you'll like, and perhaps some of the things you don't normally get to experience.
It was great. There was lots of stuff to do. Things that we didn't actually think we would enjoy, we actually turned out to like. It was good shows, a lot of interesting stuff. I'm more interested in a broad array of things than I was before I came here.
The plays, how often do you get to go see plays like that? And I don't know, everything. It was just really cool.
Every year also includes a big trip, often to Washington, D.C. Students tour many of the memorials as a group, but there are also opportunities to visit any number of the museums and landmarks that make the nation's capital so interesting.
I know there were a lot of kids here that'd never been. It's our nation's capital, so it's a pretty big deal. You need to see there. You need to see it at least once.
The favorite place that I saw was Arlington because a lot of my brother's friends were buried there, and we know some people. My sister's friend's husband is buried there, which just happened recently, and then also the changing of the guards was really neat.
For the most part, though, GHA students stay on a college campus and learn a little about what it's like to be a college student. That means they stay in a college dorm, they eat in the cafeteria, they use the university's facilities such as computer labs and workout rooms, they even use the laundry.
Before I came, I took a crash course from my mom on how to do laundry. I had no idea. It's whites, you know, darks, and then colds and warms. Basically read the tag, she told me, but don't put jeans in the dryer, you know, you'll set the stain.
Of course, GHA is not all about learning. Sometimes it's just plain fun. There are dances, pool parties, and games, even karaoke. GHA students certainly know how to cut loose. And every year, there's a talent show for students who might want to take a turn in the spotlight.
I never told you I told you so, but I told you so.
Near the end of the academy, there's also a performance expo, a showcase of what some of the classes have learned in just 3 weeks. It occurs to me that we've left out an important detail. GHA is free. Everything you've seen, all the classes, all the food, all the activities, all the opportunities, everything is completely free. But ultimately, what makes GHA so priceless is the bond generated between students.
Because everybody's so open and so nice and caring that it's really easy to make friendships.
They study hard, they like to learn, and they're just more open to new ideas, so it's easy to talk to these people too.
Met so many people. I mean, even on the first couple of days, right away, met interesting people, and the group just sort of grew.
Nothing illustrates that point more than the last morning of the academy where students have to say goodbye. Goodbye to friends and goodbye to an experience like none other. West Virginia Governor's Honors Academy.
I'm so disappointed to be going home. I do not miss home at all. It's been great. I mean, I've been exposed to so many different things, so many new people, different ideas. It's awesome. I mean, if you have the chance to go and you skip out on this opportunity, you're insane. I don't know why you wouldn't come here.